Hello everyone, I'm Stephen Barrington and welcome to Long Beach Connect, the show that connects you to all the great things happening in and around our great city. Guys, we have a lot to cover today, so let's get started. Well, we're here at the Michelle Obama Library right here in the heart of North Long Beach. And guys, before we head inside to show you what's new, we've got to take a quick stop down the road at a construction site where our mayor has kicked off an infrastructure plan that is going to revamp our roads all over our city. So guys, roll up your sleeves, grab your hard hats, and let's go take a look.
For years, residents of Jackson Park neighborhood have lived with broken curbs, cracked uneven streets, and plenty of potholes. But Long Beach is changing all that for them and everyone else in the city. The transformation of Long Beach is officially underway. That's Mayor Dr. Robert Garcia flipping the on switch for Measure A, a 10-year citywide infrastructure improvement initiative which begins with a complete revamp of the intersection of East Jackson Street and Walnut Avenue.
Today, we are beginning what will be the largest investment in public infrastructure in a generation in the city of Long Beach. There's going to be infrastructure improvements like the ones you see here all across the city. Measure A funding, we know, will add also more police officers on our street, as it already is doing, and more firefighters.
Well, we just laid down some pavement. You see, I took off my jacket, rolled up my sleeves, get ready to work, and that's what we're ready to do. That's what we did in the city council, and that's what they're doing here, and this is going to be happening everywhere.
Nearly 60% of Long Beach voters approved Measure A in July 2016, installing a temporary sales tax increase over the next decade that is powering a complete streets program.
Well, that means if we come down a street, we don't just fix a pothole or repave it. We're also looking to make sure that if the gutter's broken, we're fixing the gutter. If we need an ADA ramp installed, that the ADA ramp is installed. If the sidewalk is uplifted, that sidewalk gets fixed. Or if it's part of the bicycle master plan for the city, we're putting in bike lanes.
Phase 1 of improvements will slurry seal 39 miles of streets across the city by end of summer 2017, with sidewalk repairs, new signage, and other enhancements to follow. This neighborhood is a perfect place to start.
This Jackson Park neighborhood is a North Long Beach neighborhood that is a very charming neighborhood that had been really overlooked in terms of infrastructure for repair for a very long time. People said that they needed and wanted infrastructure repairs. Because of Measure A, we're being able to deliver for Long Beach and for these neighborhoods and these neighbors.
And it's just nice to see how quickly the city has reacted on some of our concerns around here. So it's real nice to see that the city of Long Beach takes care of us.
Measure A also established a 5-member Citizens Advisory Committee to review how revenues are used and to ensure the funds go directly to safety and infrastructure.
The challenges that municipalities are facing, they're real. And to be able to set aside monies for much needed infrastructure, I think is probably one of the best things that's happened to the city in a long time.
We voted it in, so we definitely was getting the monies to do it. And so by them coming out here and actually showing us what they're doing with our money, then that was extremely beautiful.
For a complete rundown of Measure A's positive impacts on our city, visit longbeach.gov.
Our streets, roads, and alleys will get a much-needed makeover, which is great for motorists and for vehicles that are run on human power. Check this clip out.
Few things compare to the fun and freedom felt during an open streets event. And here in Long Beach, we've discovered our Beach Streets events are so popular, we keep adding more. Bring your bikes, scooters, strollers, dogs, skateboards, and big wheels to experience the freedom of the open road. That's right, there's no automobiles on the road during a Beach Streets event. Beach Street University takes place in East Long Beach, close to one of our city's most iconic landmarks, Walter Pyramid. The event will take place on Atherton Street, Bellflower Boulevard, Los Coyotes Diagonal, and Spring Street, where participants will be able to get an up-close and personal look at this amazing part of Long Beach. With 4 event hubs placed throughout the route, there'll be no shortage of live music, great food, exposure to local businesses, and a chance to enjoy the fun with all your neighbors. Beach Streets University takes place on Saturday, April 29th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information, check out beachstreets.com.
Biking is just one way to go green. As we get closer to Earth Day, there's an event that will highlight the many ways that you can live and grow green in Long Beach. You'll want to mark your calendar for this one. Take a look.
Looking for a way to celebrate Earth Day this year and at the same time find out all that's new in Long Beach when it comes to green living? Well then, you can't miss this year's Green Prize Festival. Come out on Saturday, April 22nd to Houghton Park to get a wealth of information, check out fantastic artists and entertainers, and get to know our local eco-vendors. This is the place to discover, enjoy, and celebrate our entire community's passion and ingenuity, which is transforming our city into one of the greenest in the world. So put this fantastic free event on your calendar today. Green Prize Festival, April 22nd, Houghton Park. See you there.
Now, when you think green, the first thing that probably comes to your mind is your lawn, watering the grass, trimming the edges, reseeding the bare patches. Well, if you've got better things to do with your time than to be babysitting your lawn, maybe you should consider landscaping. Take a look at this next piece so you can see what's involved.
Thinking about doing any landscaping soon? If yes, before you get started, you need to know that California zoning rules for residential, commercial, and public landscaping have changed to make sure all new landscaping, even small projects, meet the strict water conservation standards set by the state. To ensure compliance with Executive Order B29, before any new landscaping project that is 500 or more square feet in size is installed, the homeowner or business owner must obtain a permit and pay applicable fees to the City of Long Beach. This same permit requirement also applies to re-landscaping projects consisting of 2,500 square feet or more. The new permitting process will ensure all new designs meet the water allowance for your property. So before you turn your water-thirsty lawn into a sensible, economical, and beautiful new smartscape, call 562-570-6194 or visit www.lbds.info/lbsmartscape. The process is simple and easy and will make a big difference as Long Beach becomes more and more water-wise.
Recently, the Long Beach Police Department opened its doors to our community for a unique training opportunity. The LBTV cameras were there to capture it all, and you don't want to miss this. Take a look.
If you've ever wanted to know what it's really like to be a Long Beach police officer, 2017 is your year to find out. 4 Community Police Academy classes are already in the books, and more lined up throughout the year thanks to a $600,000 grant from the Board of State and Community Corrections.
We're able to reach out into the community and bring them out for an entire day at our training facility and kind of open the doors and kind of a peek behind the curtain. What do we do? How do we train? Why do we do the things we do? Those questions that community members normally ask us.
Today is an interactive experience. We'll be talking to you, but more importantly, you'll be talking to us. And so not only do you guys get to learn stuff about us, but we're going to get to learn what your perspectives are so that we can implement that into the things that we do in the future.
I would recommend this for anyone who has questions about the police. A lot of community members today ask some really hard questions, and all of the officers, sergeants, lieutenants, command staff, everyone has been very open and honest.
The Community Police Academy is a full 8-hour session designed to educate residents about procedural law, standard police equipment, investigative and complaint processes, and to put them in scenarios like domestic disturbances and traffic stops, simulating the dangers officers face every day.
I actually had fun today. I learned a lot. Probably one of the highlights of my day was the traffic stop. Something can change within a split second.
It was a really eye-opening experience that left me now with a better understanding of the difficulties involved in police work, the dangers involved in it, and I kind of leave here with just a much better appreciation of the tough job that they have.
Anyone 18 or older can register, as long as you have no outstanding warrants or felony convictions. To submit an application, go to longbeach.gov/police.
The Community Police Academy is intense, but it's also a great way to have our neighborhoods and police work together to make our city better. Now, our local libraries are also joining in on the action by bringing back a program that is going to help us save money and put books back on the shelf. Take a look.
April is National Library Month, and to coincide with that, the Long Beach Public Library is bringing back the Amnesty program one more time. Last year, over 4,000 Long Beach patrons returned over 10,000 books, DVDs, and more without paying overdue fines. A big win for both patrons and the library. So this April, do your part. See if you have any overdue items and drop them off at any Long Beach Library branch by April 30th and save money while helping our library. April is National Library Month, your chance to make a difference.
Hello everyone, we are back and we are inside the Michelle Obama Library, and we are here with supervising librarian Melissa Strasser. Melissa, tell us about this library. It looks so nice in here. How long have you all even been open?
We've been open for almost exactly 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
6 months, and how are the people receiving it? Are you all getting a flow?
Holy moly, we are booming with business. We've got about 1,000 people a day coming in,
wow.
So it's pretty busy. We have a big staff so we can handle the traffic, but we've got all kinds of stuff going on every day, and people are really excited to be here, so we're happy to have them.
1,000 people a day, that's a lot of information going out and coming in.
It is true, true story, yes.
Very true. I love you, Melissa. She's such a great sport, guys. You all have no idea. She's been cracking me up, so make sure you come down here and check her out. Now, Melissa, I have to ask, are there any programs that you all are running? Or?
We have lots of programs. We do about 14 programs a week, so we have programs for children's, teens, and adults. We have our Maker Lab is seeing about 600 visits a month, so 4 days a week we're open for business and making stuff. We do story times, all the regular stuff that you think libraries do, but then we have some cool stuff too. We have a cultural conversations program. We have events in our community rooms every week, so we're pretty busy.
Wow, so you can come down here and get a little bit of everything. It's information coming from all different directions. They've got programs going every day, all week. That is amazing. Now, I do have to ask, are there any big events coming up that you want our Long Beach residents to know about?
Actually, we have a bunch of big events coming up. The biggest of which is National Library Month. Long Beach celebrates National Library Month in April, so we have our Amnesty program where we're offering amnesty on any fines that you might have. So we're kind of excited about that. On April 1st, we're launching our mobile studio. So we have our Makerspace programs and events that will be in a van and able to travel all around town. So we're going to take STEAM technology, 3D printing, digitizing, Tinkercad, all kinds of exciting stuff all around Long Beach. And that's super exciting for us. We're very happy to have our mobile studio. And then lastly, I think on April 10th, we're going to do a digital alliance with Microsoft. So we'll have 100 kids in here doing coding all day long and learning and using our library along with Microsoft and Youth Spark. So.
Wow, getting some little technology in there with the books.
A little bit of technology, a little bit of something.
It sounds amazing, guys. You heard it here first on Long Beach Connect from Melissa herself. Well, guys, there are great ways to connect and learn about what's happening in Long Beach, and Long Beach Connect is only one of them. There are also many, many more. Check it out. You can connect with the city of Long Beach over social media on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Flickr. You can also stay connected by heading directly to the city's website at longbeach.gov. And don't forget to check out LBTV, your award-winning local news and information station, online at lbtv3.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with more ways to keep you connected. I'm your host, Stephen Barrington, and this is Long Beach Connect.